Hey, Product Testing USA, my name's Kevin, and I had the honor of going to be a secret shopper at GameStop. I live in Maryland, so I went to the Gambrels Chapel Plaza GameStop, and I have to say that my experience there was pretty good. I give it a 5 out of 5, and I'll explain why here in a moment. But let me go over a few things. First couple of things on the agenda are the name and the location. Like I said, it's the Village at Chapel, and that's in Gambrels, Maryland. The plaza itself is generally pretty clean, so whenever I go there, I tend to see that the store itself, inside and out, are both pretty clean. And this time around, I brought my 4-year-old son with me. I wanted to go spend some time there. He loves to play at the GameStop. He plays the Wii U, and that's where he's learned how to play a couple of different games that we've ultimately bought after giving him a chance to play it. So he's still a little young, but it's fun to see what he can do with these games, and I like how GameStop gives them the opportunity to play them right there. So, but this time around, we were there for me. I was there to use my $100 gift card to GameStop, and but I brought him along, and as soon as we walked in the door, the staff there was pretty cool. Asked us if we needed anything, was willing to show us around some of the new stuff, but I just wanted to let my kid play on the Wii U for a few minutes before I got to browsing. So they weren't pushy. They just said okay and asked us to let them know if they needed anything. So we spent some time at the kiosk. There wasn't really many people in the store at this point, but as we spent some more time, people came and went. And one of the things that we noticed was the customer satisfaction that they were trying to provide. I do like how these guys that work at this GameStop, they're always friendly, they're always talkative, they seem to care about what the customers are into. So if there's a new game coming out, they stop and talk to the customer about it, and you can kind of see the excitement that they have for the game, that the customer has for the game, and they seem to be pretty honest with these reviews and whatnot. So if someone asks, hey, what do you think about this game, or whatever, they tend to be pretty honest, and I like that about these guys. So like I said, the inside and the outside were both pretty clean. I didn't notice any debris. My kid at one point even wanted to sit down on the floor while I was playing some Splatoon on the Wii U, and I looked around. It was perfect time to say, you know what, this floor looks pretty good, go ahead and sit down. It wasn't gross or anything like that, but it gets a lot of traffic, so for the amount of traffic it gets, I was pretty impressed with how clean they keep the store. Let's see the layout. This location is a 1-unit location, so it's pretty narrow, and I would say that the layout itself is congested, but it really works for the location. I know that they really can't do much else, especially with how standard GameStops are laid out. So you have the register right there in the middle of the store. So as you walk in, it's on the right-hand side. Takes up a good portion of the store. And as anyone tries to walk past it, if there's a line, it does seem to get congested in that area. And it's the only annoyance I really saw. It's not a big deal, but like I said, they have a nice big countertop, right in the center of the store, take up a good amount of space. And with that comes that congestion if they have a line. I was there for about 20-25 minutes, and they had a line form a few different times, and even had one of their employees go on break while I was there, and they kept that line moving pretty smooth while still helping the customers. So it didn't really get in the way, but the one thing I would notice about the layout is that it was pretty tight. They fit a lot in there. Special offers, labeling, shelving, all that stuff clearly marked. As with any GameStop, you can kind of easily tell where the PlayStation games are, the Xbox games are, and the Wii games are by the color of their packaging. But they lay it out pretty good. You got all your Xbox stuff, and then you have your new and your used, and you have all your PlayStation stuff, new and used, and then the Wii, new and used, as well as the DS games and all the other things that they fit in now to GameStop. The toys, the collector's edition, Walking Dead figures, all that stuff. It's laid out pretty good, and sprinkled throughout that is some special offers on the counters and on the end caps, easily identifiable, and I had no problem finding anything that I wanted. And even some of the stuff isn't necessarily marked, like Minecraft swords and whatnot. It's not like there's a big arrow pointing over there, but as you go around the corner, you see something, you're interested in it, you pick it up, and that's how the GameStop operates. So it looks pretty good. going back to the staff member friendliness, they're awesome over there. One of the things that I asked about was I do all digital this year, this generation. So with PS4, 95% of my games are digital. I have a few discs, but I tend to go digital because I like to be able to take it with me and not have to bring everything. So if I go to my friend's house, I can just jump on and play my games at his house, and vice versa. So I asked about digital pre-orders. I'm really interested in Battlefront, really interested in Rainbow Six Siege. So I asked about those two items. And quickly, the customer service agent or whatever, the salesperson, he was quick to let me know about how the GameStop operates with digital pre-orders and whatnot. That they don't have too many. They tend to be with their brick and mortar operation, they tend to have the discs, and that's what they try to resell. But he did ask about my interests and steered me directly towards the game cards. So the gift cards for the PlayStation Store is what I ended up picking up. I know one of the questions here is the quality. Quality is just fine. Cardboard. They are not bent, they're not out of shape. They look good, and they were set up in a nice location, easy to find within the store. They didn't have a $100 gift card. They had $50 gift cards, so I bought two $50 gift cards, equals 100. And with that, I plan on buying the Rainbow Six Siege pre-order, as well as I'll use the remaining towards the Battlefront pre-order for the PlayStation 4. I would have bought a disc, but I'm definitely interested in that digital copy, and I'm glad that GameStop had these available so that I could still go that route while walking into the GameStop and enjoying my time there. Overall, my experience was a 5 out of 5. This place, like I said, it's clean, layout's pretty good, and the staff is very friendly. They're helpful, and I think that anytime I go in there, and I've been in there several times, I've never felt like I had to be upsold a product, or they never made me feel uncomfortable when I just let my kid play on the Wii U, and they're always very helpful whenever they notice my son playing with like a Disney Infinity character or whatever, and they come over and ask, "Oh, do you have the new Disney Infinity?" And I can tell they're trying to see if they could get a sale, but at the same time not pushing it too hard. So I feel like I got to get out of there soon. Every time I go there, I enjoy it, and my son enjoys it. So I give it a 5 out of 5. This GameStop rocks, and we really appreciate it. ProductTestingUSA.com. I've been watching you guys for a while. Did not expect to get this, and really greatly appreciate the $100 mystery shopper operation at GameStop. So with that, thank you very much, and my name's Kevin. Have a good day.